Thanks for waiting, one and all. I really appreciate it. Let's see, that was what? That was about 5 minutes. Okay. But it's afternoon, so might as well take the opportunity to enjoy a cigar. Coasters, gotta protect the wood. All right, back to the game. Okay, as you can see, haven't even left. Hold on one second. Good stream health. Everyone's still in the chat. Oh, great. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Now, we need to deploy the Uplink module at the connection site, which I believe we are at. Halloween candy? I don't remember seeing any Halloween candy. I've got 2 Halloween candy. Alright. Oh, I'm dehydrated. Pumpkin pie, Halloween candy. Preserved instant mash. Sure. All my meat and veggies are spoiling. Waya says, all hail the Enclave. Love your work, guy. Thanks so much. Temporal says, Ox, I'm starting to doze off. If you don't hear from me, I'm sleeping. That's okay. Oxylor Ammo says, Ash Malachi. Yeah, I know. I'll have to switch to something else. Volpine Soul says, start the renewed stream with the Pillars of Transcendence. No, thank you. Oh, no more Pillars of Transcendence. I think we're good on that. All right, when in doubt, counterclockwise. Always turn left. That's what we'll do for now. Tin can. It feels so nice to not be encumbered. Emergency order 819. To all remaining staff, you are hereby required to enact Emergency Order 819. Destroy all non-communications terminals. Run procedure T79AC on all communications terminals. Destroy all hard copies. Evacuate. Maintain silence. Oh, so that's why all the terminals are destroyed. Okay, it just wasn't. It wasn't just the apocalypse. It was intended. Hello. Staircase up. Before we do that, this main floor we will finish. Said Yoda. Alright, where's my cigar? Quantum Bear. Forza says, good day, Ox. How's the weather? Cold and rainy here. Looking out the window, it's a little overcast, but not too bad. Universe says, looks like the streams didn't fuse this time. God, I hope so. Or God, I hope not. Last time, I thought I gave the broadcast enough time. I was disconnected for a good 30 seconds to a minute before I tried broadcasting again. You all watched it live, but somehow YouTube decided to splice the 2 broadcasts together again, which was really frustrating. Oh, is this that back door? Yeah, that leads back out to Appalachia. What's this? Okay, looks like it just controls this door, which someone has already opened. Thank you, someone. We do have a safe that has already been looted, apparently. Oops, I don't need that boiled water. Don't know why I took that. And what's that? Emergency Order 819. Is that the same thing? Yeah, it is the same thing. What is in this little box? Nothing. Another A19 on the printer. And that completes the loop. No, it doesn't. We got all this. Okay. I ran into her with my power armor. She goes, ugh, hurts, and then dies. Lucas Stoltz says, Yowox, what's your opinion of all the me's going on dealing with bugs and false advertising for the 200? All the me's going on dealing with the bugs and false advertising, me's? Don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't know exactly what you mean. I know you're trying to reference the false advertising for the Power Armor Edition with the bag. Yeah, and as I said in a previous broadcast, I think the correct response is to offer refunds to those who want it. That's really the only option I think they have. Hot Tub says, Oxhorn, you're the best part of Fallout. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, good sir. Jack Wolf says, what would happen if someone took the AI from the Psychophantic Toaster in Old World Blues and stuck it in a plasma rifle? Thoughts? My thoughts would be that would be delicious. Absolutely amazing. I would use that weapon even if not spec'd into it, just for the company. Canned meat stew. Sure. Oh, magic chef who places food in my inventory. I will eat your canned meat stew. Okay, so it looks like we've got two ways to go up. That one staircase we passed, and this staircase here. And it looks, sadly, like I'm coming after someone else, which means many of the enemies are going to be gone already. Which is a bummer. Let's head downstairs, see what's in the basement. Got something here. Quiet, ever so quietly. All the containers have already been unlocked. And the fusion core is taken. Oh. Whoa. Feral ghoul in the cart. Get that for the mods. End of dungeon steamer trunk. Railway spikes. Hey, and another railway rifle. Awesome. I'm going to get more railway rifle mods. Grenade launcher. Ooh. Another cryolator? I don't know how I feel about that. The cryolator was supposed to be this rare experimental weapon. And now it literally drops off trash mobs. Whatever, I guess. You know, it's weird. It's the small things that genuinely bother me, but when I complain about small things in my videos, I'll get all these people who are just like, Oxhorn, you're too picky. Oxhorn, you're blowing this out of proportion. The camouflage thing is totally not a lore issue, blah, 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 blah. But then I like the plot, and they go out of their way to explain the Brotherhood of Steel and other things in the game. And then I get comments, Oxhorn, you're not paying enough attention to the retcons, Oxhorn. Let's see if there are any... I have one of these back at camp. Let's wrap it down. Oh, there are mods for the cryolator. Cool. Sweet. All right, moving on. Go upstairs for the first marker. Billy says, you're too picky. Yeah. Just dump it on me, pile it on. I'll take it. Chalk. Gatling laser. I'll probably want the Gatling laser mods later, so I'm gonna take it and scrap it. Let's get the mods. Repair your armor! No, I don't want to waste the springs, especially for a piece that I'm going to replace soon because it's only level 25. But thank you for looking out for your neighborhood-friendly Oxhorn. There we go. A judicial usage of pain train usually fits the bill. Wow, that guy's got a long neck. Holy cow, that is one distended neck. So glad I got pain train. I don't care if it takes 3 perk card slots. It is worth it. It's worth every bit. I don't have to waste ammunition on really low-level mobs I don't care about. Oh, love it. Oh, what'd I miss? Arm clock. No terminals? No terminals, apparently. So it's just a dungeon crawl, right? A dungeon... Oh, here we go. Communications terminal requires key. Deploy the uplink module at the connection site. That communications terminal requires a key, which I don't have. Password required. Okay, well, let's continue on. See if we can find this doggone key.
Kill all.
Hello. Something's up.
There's some weird shit going on here, man.
What are you talking about?
I know we just started our internship here, but I can already tell there's something off about this place.
Like what?
I heard a couple of the full-timers talking about some off-the-wall stuff. And wait, are you recording this? What the fuck, man? What's going on?
You were told to keep your head down and do your research, Jonathan.
Uh-oh.
Wait, who are they?
We need you to come with us, Jonathan.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Vulpine Soul says, if you skip the duct tape, the universe will unravel. Look, I don't want to hear it. I have been religiously collecting tape and glue and every adhesive source since the beginning of the game, and now I am cursed with over 100 pounds of adhesive in my camp, and so I don't want to hear it. I'm not picking it. I'm not taking it with me. Another cryolator. What? What? Another cryo? Ah! Oh, another cryolator. It's like, I get two. I get two in the same dungeon. All right, just to clarify, this does go down to the main floor. Ooh, I would have missed this. Hey, glad it came down. Ah, nothing. Ooh, maybe. Okay. Blood spatter. Data review terminal. National Radio Astronomy Research Center messages. Satellite adjustments. From L. Myers, subject satellite adjustments, August of 2077. We will be making some remote adjustments to the satellite shortly, which will account for a gap in the data when it gets to you. Just wanted to give you a heads up so you wouldn't worry like last time. The war's got everyone on edge, but to my knowledge, there aren't any foreign armed forces in low orbit space tampering with our equipment. That's good. Deep space log. Lucius, from M. Hardy, subject deep space logs. Lucius wants the next batch of logs reviewed by the Monday morning meeting. Sorry to ruin your weekend, but we've got to move fast on this. As you know, we have limited windows to gather this information, so it's important to finish trawling the data before the next test so we can make any necessary adjustments and move on. Incoming data dump from M. Hardy. Subject incoming data dump. Heads up, big test scheduled for early this afternoon. The team at the National Isolated Radio Array has finished their calibrations and they're on standby. According to Lucius, this one might be our cleanest signal yet, so be prepared for a buttload of data coming your way. Boulevard Four Dragon says, if you need plastic, Watoga High School can get you 100 plus running through. Also hope to catch you online one day. Well, thank you very much, Boulevard. Something's weird. From C. Murphy, something's weird. It's weird, right? I know we were told not to talk about it, but I can't be the only one, right? They can't expect to keep it a secret forever. I haven't been sleeping since. I'm pretty sure Michael's noticed my performance slipping, but I feel like everyone's been acting a little weirded out recently, even the higher-ups. Maybe I shouldn't worry. Maybe it's nothing. You've been reviewing the data, though. What do you think about it? Oh, well, what did they find? Security reminder, 921 from D. DeVirgilio. Any employee communicating with anyone below their clearance level about any classified information will be immediately terminated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of federal law. If you are not sure if your communication follows this mandate, be safe and say nothing at all. Thank you for your cooperation in making this facility a secure and safe place to work. Sounds like someone got in trouble. Retirements from P. Chapman, subject retirements. I am sure it's nothing. We go 7 years without a single retirement, then suddenly half a dozen people retire in the span of 2 weeks. They're all relatively young, and they've all moved to remote places to be with family. Even Chris Murphy, whom I'm pretty sure doesn't have any living family. I mean, it's possible. I certainly don't think there's anything weird about it. Nothing I'd ever say to anyone outside the office, that's for sure. I certainly don't want to retire. Ooh. Satellite data. Snow Kennedy says prototype weapons are often made in multiples, each a different take on the same weapon. Sample DARPA practice. Yeah, which is why we find them in filing cabinets inside corporate offices. Error system offline. Let's try radio logs. Error system offline. I wonder if we can get the system working and if this terminal will work once we do. But to continue, we need to go up. This is the same staircase. Yep. This is where we came from. Just checking. And this is where we need to go. Gemini Averlio says double filing cabinets. Yeah. Okay. Rooftop access. Turn off our flashlight just in case. Oxhorn, you missed a note next to the terminal. Yeah, that's a duplicate of one I already read. The A9 message telling everybody to shred documents and destroy terminals. Okay, looks like we've got the uplink here. Whoa. Insert uplink module.
Signal received. What? What are those things? They appear to be everywhere. We suppose we understand now why it is you wanted to join us. Speaking of which, you've kept your end of the bargain. Let us fulfill ours. We've ordered the Kovac to drop off a little care package. Return once you've collected its contents.
Care package? Sweet. So it dropped off just over here. Look, I want to go that way, I really do. But I just restored an uplink. I want to go inside just to make sure that those terminal entries have not also been restored. And we'll try. Matt says not to give Bethesda a pass, but there are many examples of multiple discovery, i.e. simultaneous invention, in real life that could account for the cryolator. I mean, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. There's no way I could say it's impossible for the cryolator to have been invented in multiple locations at different times. I mean, it looks exactly like the cryolator we find in Vault 111. That's a bit of an issue. Like, if there was going to be a cryogenic weapon that was created at a similar time, if it was made by a different group, you would expect it to look different, right? But it doesn't. It looks exactly like the cryolator we found It looks exactly like the cryolander we find in Vault 111. That's the only issue with it. But again, it's a small thing, right? It's just small. But it's the small things that bug me. It's always been the small things that bug me. I don't know why. Let's see if it's been restored. Well, so much for that hunch. And yeah, that's the emergency order I read earlier. All right, back outside. We can hop on down to get that drop or whatever it is they sent our way. Mic audio lower, game too loud. Yeah, I've got the microphone a little farther away from my mouth because I was smoking a cigar and I don't want to keep hitting the microphone with my cigar, but I'll move it closer to my mouth. Allison says, why can't the gun that's been locked up in Vault 111 with us since before the war not also be here? Because it wasn't locked up before the war. It was invented after the bombs dropped in that vault. One of the experiments that the Vault-Tec scientists did in Vault 111 was not only the cryogenic experiment on the sole survivor and his or her own family, but also the development of the cryolator, which they finished after the bombs dropped and then put in that display case. That's the lore behind the weapon, right? So that's the problem. It's not a gun that was invented before the war and we just happened to find a copy inside the vault. It's a gun that was invented after the war inside a vault that wasn't opened for almost 200 years. That's the problem. Nastranai says, glad you're enjoying 76. Any chance we might see you do more with Oxhorn and company, though? I missed that crew, your old machinima, and the songs. Now WoW's updated models. Might you try again? Well, sorry to say it, but, I mean, there was no crew. There was just me. I had one friend who did one voice. He was a buddy of mine. He did the voice of Staghorn and Lacey in my videos. But I did all other voices, I did all the video editing, I did all the singing. I had a friend who did a lot of the composition, the instrumental composition for my songs. And yeah, so I mean, it's always kind of been a one-man crew, even back then. Gemma says, sorry, Arcs, to clarify, if you ask for my friends, my mortal enemy is filing cabinets. All right, let's see what they dropped over here. Whoa! That's a new container. Enclave technology, almost looks like a coffin. Orbital scan beacon. Orbital strike beacon. I can now craft them. Crafting item unlocked. Orbital strike beacon, orbital scan beacon. Return to White Springs. Vulpine Soul says, what do you think of the 76 mod for Fallout 4? I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Don't know anything about it, sadly. Cheaper fast travel. Nostrani says, when I said Oxhorn and Company, I was referring to the characters themselves instead of the actors. Would it still be nice to see you revisiting your roots, though? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that would always be fun, of course. It would be fun to be able to make my old World of Warcraft videos. The game has changed so much, I don't even know if it's technically possible to make those old videos. Plus, I've kind of moved on, you know. I'm really enjoying my time here. Working on this. Whoa! Let's see if that Scorch Beast has finally rotted, and it hasn't. That dead Scorch Beast has been there since I started broadcasting over 4 hours ago. I wonder how many in-game days that is. I should probably, yeah, let's... 2 caps. Yeah, whatever. I'll go in through the front door. Don says, wasn't the cryolator supposed to have been cut from Fallout 3? I remember hearing rumors about that. From what I remember reading, the cryolator was indeed intended to be in Fallout 3, but it was cut because they couldn't get the freeze effect to work with their physics engine. But that's something that they fixed in time for Fallout 4. I don't know how accurate that is, though. That's just a rumor. Okay, heading on in. Let's go talk with Modus Operandi, and hopefully he'll be happy. Digital says, I'm playing Fallout 3 because I can't buy 76. Well, Fallout 3 is a great game. I hope you have a good time. Ox, you're killing me. Use the other entrance. It's so much faster. What other entrance? I don't know of any other entrance. I'm following all the quest markers. Have I not unlocked this other entrance? Use the back door by those dumpsters. Use the elevator. Alright, Modus Terminal.
Back at long last. We had some doubts. Someone with your faculties would be capable of serving our interests. Consider us pleasantly surprised. Now, as a new member, we may call on you from time to time. You, of course, will be compensated for such efforts. We'll be sure to have a disbursement of whatever it is being used for currency up there these days credited to your account. Otherwise, you're now free to explore the bunker.
Great.
Our production center has a variety of goods available for purchase, as do our medical bay and science wing. And given the state of things above, you may find our military wing of particular interest, though full access will require a bit of self-promotion.
Okay. Well, let's find out exactly how
But we needn't keep you any longer. Welcome, member, to our little enclave.
Oh, okay. Missile launcher added. All right. Something else to scrap. Plan Power Fist. Let's see if I can gain access to these locked terminal entries in there. Officer on deck. Earn full access to the White Springs military wing. Okay, I can do that. You can find Exo-1 plans in the bunker. Awesome. The Exo-1 is great against Scorch Beast due to the energy resistance. I need something. Who do I speak to? What do I do now? Congratulations, you're cleared for entry. Suggested areas of interest include the military wing, science wing, and production center. Oh, that's it? Okay.
We should have a table opening any moment, sir.
Doesn't look it, they're all pushed in.
Engaging food safety evaluation. Oh, no.
Grievous Reborn says, Oxhorn, you can buy the Power Armor workstation from a vendor in the Enclave. Also, keep up the great work. Thanks so much. I actually already got the Power Armor workstation plans by completing the Minor Miracles quest. And I was then able to craft one at my camp, which I then lost. I'm not going to forget that or forgive you, Tessa. Making me lose my beautiful camp in the perfect spot right by the water. It was gorgeous. Cafe Terminal. White Spring Net, welcome to the Cafe main menu. Due to the factors outside our control, the menu has been streamlined. Please make a selection from the following options. Salisbury steak, MRE beef stew, data lost. Oh, let's see what data lost. Entry unavailable. MRE. No, it's beef stew. It's all bad. Salisbury steak. No, I can't even get that. Wow, so much to do. Well, let's be methodical, one wing at a time. Let's go in a clockwise fashion. Production. Oh, and then down there. Okay, production, services exit, science wing, and medical bay. Well, well, well. We have a little bit of a base of operations. Maybe I'll just make this my player home.
You're currently standing in our production facility. Here, we manufacture armaments, tools, rations, everything one might want, before facing the hellscape above.
Okay, what you got? Weapons. Oh. Plasma rifle, apparel. Oh, this is cool. Urban Scout armor chest piece. Wow, this is completely new armor. Oh, look at that. Look at that mask. That's so great. Aid. Stealth Boy Mark III. An Enclave Stealth Boy. Invisible for 90 seconds. Wow, cool. Miscellaneous, holotapes, notes, power armor stations, terminal, treated lining, operative under armor, junk, mods, and ammo. Paddle ball strings. He sells paddle ball strings. Oh, Enclave. Production terminal. So these are all the same production terminal. Universe says the Enclave's secret weapon, the milk of human kindness. Ooh, hey. Let's continue our counterclockwise exploration. Conveyor belts. I'm getting a contraptions workshop vibe going on here. Little did they know when making a contraptions workshop that it would be such an integral part of this game. Actually, maybe they did not. Vault-Tech boxes. Well, this bunker must have been made with Vault-Tech. So, a joint effort. No mod. Ah. Vicious Gatling laser receiver. Cool. Stabilized long barrel. Tinker's workbench. And power armor stations. All right, let's go this way. What's in robotics? This is what we saw from on the other side. What are these little pods? Rainer says, go to the start and go below the bridge. I already did that in about an hour or so ago. That was fascinating. What are these? Keep your eyes open for holotapes, notes, and the like. Imagine accidentally pain training into one of these robots. I'd be dead. I would die 1,000 deaths. Operations terminal. Military wing. Subsection status. Nominal. Okay. Medical bay. Nominal. Science wing. Nominal. Bioweapons connection lost. Production center. Bio-waste disposal offline. Biological weapons here. Communication center. Extension facilities connection lost. Operations mainframe. Personality damage detected. So this is Modus's personality, I guess. His AI. Data lost. Residence. Connection lost, connection lost, connection lost. So, not fit for human habitation. This is a robot world here. Hi, Ox, says Bass Bean. Hi there, Bass Bean. Good to have you on the program. Hi, Guy.
You have entered a secure area. Act accordingly.
Okay. And that's robotics. Now let's head down here, see what we got. Ooh, I'm seeing mini nuke canisters. Maybe we'll be getting into some pretty epic weapons. Ooh. A vault door with a handle on this side that we can't open. Service exit. And that leads back out to Appalachia. Okay, now I have access to this back door. You guys in chat getting on my case for not going the shortcut route when I didn't even have access to it yet. Come on. Communications, science wing, medical bay. Let's go to communications. Ooh, wow, big. Big, big. Potential uplink site. CBO2. Looks like I already know it. Time to drink. Okay, so this leads to the military wing. Let's finish exploring this first.
The board above displays any currently available operations we could use help with. Head topside if you wish to participate.
Okay. What's this? Voter Services Terminal. Ha! I guess this is so the senators could vote. Foyer operations. Executive suite. Let's explore the foyer. Where does that go? The military wing and the resort wing. Oh, I see. This goes back here. To the cafe terminal. Gotcha. Well, we haven't finished in here then. Let's go back to communications, go all the way down, and go into the military wing. Resort exit, what's this? Those Modus terminals say more if you interact more. Okay, cool. I'll do that. Someone left a suit of power armor here. And a door to White Spring. There's a pipe pistol on display. Why? Military wing, all right.
Greetings, member. Welcome to the White Springs Military Wing. From here, local generals oversaw the region's thermonuclear missile silos and enjoyed access to a trove of military intelligence and materiel, given they had the proper clearance. Disappointingly, however, the military clearance systems were specifically never integrated with our own. An egregious insult, in our opinion.
Yeah, I think it was a good decision.
This means, unfortunately, that to gain access to these lovely tools, you'll need to earn your clearance by attaining the rank of General.
Oh, great.
You'll need to register with the bunker's promotion system. It will track your actions via the COVAC and issue commendations for acts it deems of merit. Accumulate enough and you'll be promoted to the rank of General and granted access to the region's nuclear silos.
So the only...
While we're unable to promote you directly, we can help. The facility had an old military operation operation system we managed to get our claws into. Using this system, we can now issue commendations of our own. If you help us, that is. All you need to now is access any of the military systems terminals against the back wall to start your rise through the ranks.
Sounds good. Let's try it. So, command is blocked to us yet because we don't have high enough rank. Brig is available to us. I guess anyone can go to the brig. Oh, come on! Oh, let's try again. At least once. Every broadcast, at least once. Okay, let's try. Let's wait. We gotta wait for it to restart. Still waiting for it to register the fact that I've left the game so I can restart it. Volpine Soul says the most MMO grindy quest in the entire game. Is that what this is? Is that what I'm about to be doing? Come on, let's see if I can log back in. Let's see where it puts me. Hopefully I don't have to do part of this quest all over again. Okay, it's loading. Okay, let's see where it puts us. Out and Back says, love in the office, Ox. Thanks. I can't wait to show it all off when it's done. I don't want to do the video too soon because I'm still waiting on a bunch of props that I ordered months ago to come in. Some of them had to be made. Some of them were promotional items that aren't even being manufactured yet. When everything's done, I'll do a video showing off my office. But for now, you can watch me slowly accumulate all of my decorations over time during my live streams. Justy says, I like Ox's chair. Is it wheeled? Yeah. I bought some rubber casters on Amazon that I've got on there. Jack Wolf says, oh, the hazards of playing on PC. Take that, elitist. You think disconnects are relegated just to the PC? Come on. Oh. The service entrance. Okay. What? So silly. What's up here? Nothing. There's that door. It appears to have a crank on both sides of it. In we go. Darcidian says, I play on the Xbox. It disconnects all the time. Yeah, I don't think the disconnects have anything to do with platform. I think it has everything to do with Bethesda servers. Officer Quests is to farm Enclave events, legendaries, or scorched beasts. I did it by changing servers for the Enclave events. Got full scout armor. I see. Where are we? Back at production. So, yeah, here we go. Communications. And then to the military wing. Sort exit. Military. Well, not just PC, just more often on it. Again, Jack Wolf. It has nothing to do with the platform. Everything to do with the servers.
Was that the gentle rock of a nuclear ordnance we detected earlier? A few less monsters in the world, we hope.
Yeah, except for you. You're still here,
The
Modus.
nerve of the military, locking us out of their systems. We'd be hurt if that were still among our emotional repertoire. Many of the documents in this space were irreparably damaged during the fighting. An era of knowledge lost to petty squabbles. There were many safeguards built into Appalachia's missile silos, but we will do all we can to help you get inside. A number of the facility's finer arms and armaments were reserved for the use of its officer corps. Earn your stripes, and you can access them.
Crux says, you've probably heard this, but when are you going to do an opinion piece on Fallout 76? Between all the banter about it, I came looking for your opinion. I published over a week ago now a video on my thoughts about this game, and it has over 1 million views, so yeah, a lot of people seeing it. It's already on my channel if you want to check it out.
The fighting amongst our earlier members was ferocious in this area. Even restoring it to its current state was no small task. You are welcome to explore any of the still functioning terminals in this space. There may be a few choice tidbits left if you're interested in your pre-war history.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am.
Interested in sowing a little orbital mayhem? There is an extermination operation with your name on it. Head topside to join in. We will give the designers of the wing's clearance system credit. It is no small feat keeping us out. There were many safeguards built into Appalachia's missile silos. But we will do all we can to help you get inside.
Let's explore the brig. Ooh, brig terminal. Interrogation logs. Oh no. J Thorne? They got J Thorne? Notes, Mr. Thorne is a 32-year-old male from the Harpers Ferry area believed to have ties to the Free States Group. He was brought in and questioned under heavy sedation, but did not provide any information that was helpful in Agent Gray's investigation. Jammin with a wonderful tip. Thank you, Jammin. Says the cryolator from Fallout 4 looks rather rough and handmade. What Bethesda should have done was make the cryolators found in 76 look more professionally made. So one could argue the 111 overseer was bashing his off of one that was mass-produced. That would have made sense. Jack Wolf says, hey, you call console players peasants. We get to call you elitists. I honestly say this in jest. I don't wish to insult you or anyone else. Yeah, when we call console players peasants, that also is in jest. So, it's a joke. Q Carter. Also, not everyone who plays on the PC calls a console player a peasant. So, anyway. Quinn Carter, Ms. Carter is a reporter and has contact with an individual highly sought after by the administration. As of now, she has yet to be located, but Agent Gray considers her a high priority. Agent Gray. So they got Thorne, but not Carter. Prisoner logs. Data lost. Ah! Data lost. Data lost. Vulpine Soul says Motus isn't really evil. He's one of the few sources that wants to deal with the scorched beasts. I don't think he's evil because he's a robot. Like he can't be evil. He's just programmed. Unless he's a true artificial intelligence, but I don't know if he really is yet. We'll find out. But I also don't think he deserves much praise because he sees the scorched beasts as a threat, just like all of the other factions do. Every faction, Responders, Free States, and the Brotherhood, want to destroy the scorched beasts. So, okay, torture. Yeah, they've got torture. Oh! Whoa. That yuck. Look at those handprints. Whoever was being tortured here was clawing at the walls. The blood going down the drain. Oh my gosh. This was a U.S. military brig? Jeez. Well, he basically egged us on by saying there were terminals with lots of pre-war lore, and if you're interested in pre-war lore, you might want to check it out. Well, here I am. Let's go through everything, see if we can find terminals and notes and anything else that can give us information about what really happened here. And while we're at it, we can pick up some springs and screws. You know, that's what you're doing for. Military workstation. Standing operational procedures, perimeter patrols. By executive order, perimeter patrols should last no longer than 4 hours. All personnel involved must be checked twice daily for radiation exposure. Any personnel showing signs of fatigue or radiation sickness should report immediately to medical, and their immediate supervisor should be notified. Personnel may request special exemption from patrol and must gain approval from their immediate supervisor. Production support. By executive order, requests from production are hereby granted priority status. Robot maintenance is of paramount importance, and resources have been reallocated to ensure their continued uninterrupted functioning. Personnel may be temporarily assigned to assist in the production department. These rotations will last for no longer than 2 weeks, with a period of 4 weeks between assignments. Okay. Data lost. Data lost. Okay, here we go. Regarding the black box. From President Eckhart to LTC Felix Farson regarding the black box. Thank you for your efforts, Lieutenant Commander Paulson. I'll send someone to take care of it for you here. Sir, one of my men found another one of those black boxes while out in the field. There doesn't seem to be a way into it. Could contain important intelligence. General Santiago requested I bring it to your attention. What could be in the black box? Surveillance dishes from Major Ragnar's daughter to Captain Jackson regarding surveillance dishes. I'm told the dishes are mission critical to monitoring threats up top, but I'll talk to some people. I mean, Modus can still call in flying robots with a thought. Why isn't he doing it? Sir, I'm asking, begging, we need some other way to get these dishes in place. Couldn't Modus have his bots do it? Donnelly fell from the top of a survey site in Charleston and nearly broke his neck. What are these things doing that the satellite can't? Regarding ammunition requisition, from President Eckhart to Major Ragnar's daughter. Major, your request for 500 plasma cartridges has been denied. A similar request was submitted a mere 3 weeks ago, and production has determined it cannot maintain current stockpiles at this rate of use. You are hereby advised to consult your team members and request they exercise greater discipline when discharging their weapons. So resources were limited even for the pre-war government. Remote Lab 1.2. From Major Ragnar's daughter to Dr. Norris in science. I'll get a team out there as soon as possible. She responds. He said, Major, Remote Lab 1.2 has missed their last 2 check-ins. I'm afraid something has gone wrong. Would you be able to send some men out to ensure they're all okay? Chinese stealth tech. From Colonel Santiago to Dr. Jacobs in science. Please let me know as soon as you have something you believe is viable. And then it seems like it was a forward from Dr. Jacobs to Colonel Santiago. Going through the research, the Chinese appear to have been on the cusp of a major upgrade in power efficiency for their localized stealth systems. The schematic Gray brought back aren't 100% complete, but Modus should be able to help us whip up any additional parts we might need. Honest guest? Mark III stealth boys by month's end. So that explains why they have upgraded stealth boys. They stole it from Chinese tech. Sent. Data lost. Black box. Sir, one of my men found another one of those black boxes. Oh, this is the same one that he sent. And those, I see, those were the responses. Huntersville, contact lost. From Captain James to admin, sirs. Contact has been lost with both scouts sent to investigate the Huntersville area. Hereby requesting permission to assemble a task force to determine the cause of this and assess any potential threats. Any other terminals over here? Let's see, what have we got here? Sugar Grove. Final check-in, Agent Gray. DEFCON bypass target. DEFCON bypass target. Camp Clinton. Yeah, so we've got all of those. That must be Samwell's bunker. Military system terminal. Military system terminal. Ham radio and 2 military systems terminals. All personnel, please report to your commanding officer. Please select from the options below. Activate automated promotion system. Okay. Complete Kovac tracking procedures engaged. Signal strength 64%. All
promotion
user
system engaged. Welcome, private. Accessing bunker records for previously completed support operations. No records of support operations found. System requires additional commendations. Valid acts include target elimination operations, bunker support operations. Completion of tasks will result in immediate issuing of commendations. Good hunting.
Oh, I've killed so many epic creatures and scorch beasts that I would have had this by now had I come here sooner. Optional complete Enclave events to earn support operations commendations. Commendations documentation. The White Spring automated promotion system was installed in the event of a breakdown of the standard military chain of command. Promotions are earned through the collection of commendations, which will be issued for acts of valor and service to our cause. Activity will automatically be documented through the Kovac platform. Commendations list. Oh, okay. Combat commendation. Description: soldier has displayed impressive personal combat prowess by eliminating possible threats to the organization, including escaped experimental subjects. Oh, Sugar Grove. Method of acquisition: seek out and eliminate potential threats. Orbital platform will automatically detect threat. Termination. Commendation value: 1 commendation issued per target eliminated. High risk combat commendation. Soldier has displayed exceptional combat prowess by terminating a high-threat target of opportunity. Method of acquisition: seek out and exterminate extreme threats designated by high number of stars. I see. So that's what the star system is for. Orbital platform will automatically detect the threat termination. 2 commendations will be issued per target eliminated. Support operation extermination. Members must orient a series of lures for us so that we may exterminate a group of troublesome vermin above ground. Completing an extermination operation mission. 2 commendations issued per operation complete. That must have been what Agent Gray was working on. Support operation patrol. Description: members must override a local bot stop station and protect the machines we manufacture there from harm during their reprogramming. Complete a robot patrol mission. 1 commendation issued per mission complete. I see, so that's what the bot stations are for. Support operation rescue drop. Members should activate the 3 triangulation dishes at the site we wish to survey. Complete a resource drop mission. 1 commendation issued per mission complete. Well, I should do at least each of these once just to, get a full idea of what these are. Whoa. Things flying. But yeah, sounds like we definitely have some grinding in our future. But to continue exploring for now, before we go that way, let's see, this leads back to communications, but it's blocked off. So let's head up here towards the foyer and the elevators. Is that it? There was medical, though. Was there not medical? Ooh, look at what a medical bay this way. Did I not make it to the medical bay?
If you're in need of first aid, we suggest visiting the medical bay. If you're looking to make someone else need it, you're in the right place. We carry a variety of custom-crafted armaments, available nowhere else in Appalachia. And, given the state of things, perhaps the world. All weapons and ammunition should be tested outside the bunker facility.
Turn the music down. Is the music really too loud? It is. Sorry about that.
Despite our losses, we still have little doubt you're standing in the best stocked facility in Appalachia. Despite our losses, we still have little doubt you're standing in the best stocked facility in Appalachia.
All right, let's see if we can find medical. That's one that we haven't done yet. Robotics. Medical bay and science wing. Science wing, we haven't been here.
Hello, member, and welcome to the bunker's science wing. In this space, great minds once tinkered with the building blocks of life itself. We have managed to rebuild the fabrication system for one of their more interesting discoveries, the mutation serum.
Ooh.
You may peruse our collection within at any of our science terminals.
Sounds good.
We do ask that you watch your step inside. There was a portion of the wing we were forced to demolish for health purposes. Rest assured, the whole space has been thoroughly sanitized. Several times.
Anthony Montgomery says, fantastic stream, Ox. Wish I could hang out for the rest of it. Got to work at 3 a.m. Thanks for all you do. Well, thanks for coming.
You needn't worry. The sanitation of this wing is an ongoing process. The risk of residual infection is 0. Almost. Do watch your step. The fauna of Appalachia were of keen interest to the scientists that once worked within, as test subjects. You are, of course, welcome to use any open workstation inside the wing.
Where'd you get your Gauss rifle? Just asking. I love the weapon. I found it in one of the the relay towers, where you can summon in a drop.
We believe the mutation serums available inside mimic those found out in nature, but better. The fauna of Appalachia were of keen interest to the scientists that once worked within, as test subjects.
Genetics lab, let's check it out. Oh, the science wing is destroyed. Look at this. Oh, man. What were they doing there that they had to destroy the science wing to protect themselves? Well, genetics lab then. Let's see, what do we got? Break down our scrap if we have any. Any weapons to break down? Nope.
Mutation serums are an engaging bit of science. Harvested from specially preserved tissue samples, they carry with them no adverse effects.
Okay,
Unlike their equivalents found in nature, all the benefits with none of the pain.
Great, let's see. What do you got? No weapons, no apparel. Adrenal reaction serum grants the adrenal reaction mutation. Bird bone serum. Look at these prices. Holy cow. The only issue is, can these be cured with radiation? With a radiation cure like Rad-X? If so, then it's a complete waste of money because we'll be using Rad-X a lot. Unless we cure our radiation some other way. Chameleon serum. Eagle Eyes mutation grants the healing factor mutation, the Talons mutation, and the unstoppable isotope mutation. Interesting. Don't have the money for that now, but we'll tinker with it in a bit, I guess. What have we here? Mutation serums terminal A through G, and then H through Z. Oh, wow. Okay. Please select an entry. Adrenal reaction. Date of discovery, first synthesized, initial findings. Initial subjects showed signs of immediate atrophy and significant damage to musculature. Immense pain was reported by several subjects. Others were incapable of speech. Subjects were nearly impossible to restrain physically, exhibiting a significant increase in strength in the brief period before death. Oh no! Finalization. Entry unavailable. Okay. Well, think I'll avoid that one. Bird bones. Test subjects displayed significant atrophy to skeletal structure, decreased intelligence, and a loss of appetite. Heightened reflexes, attentiveness, and paranoia were also noted. So it gives us intelligence and perception. Ronald says there's a luck perk that prevents mutation cures. Oh, I may check that out. Subjects were increasingly distressed at any change to environment and perceived threats in any nearby sudden movement and or loud noise. Finalization, unavailable. Carnivore. Plant matter, in any form, ceased to contain nutritional value for subjects and was frequently immediately vomited back up. Ew. Meat, on the other hand, appeared to provide all the necessary sustenance for subjects, with no signs of malnutrition after several weeks of observation. Subjects were also able to consume raw meat with no apparent risk of foodborne illnesses. Additionally, subjects exhibited heightened awareness of meat and could detect it being prepared on the other side of the facility. Initial testing discontinued when subjects began suggesting researchers looked tasty. Finalization unavailable. Okay. Chameleon. Several initial subjects were completely lost as the serum effects were not anticipated to be permanent. They were only relocated after death, which apparently negated the test serum's effects. Subsequent tests attempting to compensate for this resulted in many unintended consequences, such as floating limb syndrome, and one noted case of a subject's internal organs failing to gain transparency. Ew. Eagle eyes. Early attempts to replicate the naturally occurring mutation were met with minimal success. Test subjects exhibited significant increase in ocular size, which, without increase in corresponding ocular cavity enlargement, resulted in permanent blindness. Second-generation attempts at a serum resulted in photosensitivity, negating any benefits. Exposure to any light source, no matter how faint, resulted in extreme pain for the subjects. Third-generation formulas were discontinued when, despite the successful reduction of negative physical effects, over 70% of test subjects exhibited behavior wherein they would become fascinated, even obsessed, with certain images and stare incessantly, foregoing all normal physical needs. Finalization unavailable. Egghead. Initial findings. How many are these? Initial test subjects exhibited massive cranial deformities, which coinciding with an overall loss in muscle tone, left them unable to properly function on a day-to-day basis. While some researchers felt the increased cognitive function was worth the impairment, it was decided that further test runs were needed. Interestingly, the enhanced mental abilities of early test subjects vastly decreased the time necessary to make revisions to the formula, marking this as the fastest trial to final process. Okay. How many are there? Oh, we're almost done. Electrically charged. Initial findings. All results on early test runs were lost when serum effects were underestimated. All recording equipment in the immediate area was rendered inert. Subjects died shortly after injection as effects were permanent. Later test runs were more successful as effects were dampened and proper care was taken to add additional insulation to all testing and monitoring equipment. Note, despite its much later discovery and development, the grounded serum trials proved extremely helpful in finalizing this serum, as test subjects could be placed in close proximity to observe interactions. Empath. Early physical benefits of serum testing were negated by the associated psychological effects. Several subjects committed suicide almost immediately. Others were left in a catatonic state from which they did not recover. Subsequent trials were able to successfully mitigate the apparent psychological damage, but proved the need for particularly physically fit subjects. Note, trial runs 4.3 through 5.2 indicate subjects with an otherwise alarmingly high BI would be the best candidates for further study. As they are in short supply, additional tests were unable to investigate the phenomenon. And the final one, grounded. Initial discovery of this mutation was significantly delayed due to what is now believed to be interference and or absorption of electrical signals that are otherwise relied upon to detect mutations. As the serum began development while the electrically charged program was well underway, early progress was fast-paced. Later refinement of the serum proved to be more time-consuming than hoped, as electrical interference made the necessary delicate calibrations difficult. So, how many people died while they experimented on all of these mutations? Let's see what's in the next one. That's a lot of them. I think I'll save that for another day. Ooh. Oh, wow, they've got a catalog of all mutated creatures in the wasteland. Do they have cryptids too? I'm not seeing any cryptids. Oh, they've even got the mole miner. And there's the Wendigo. And there's the super mutant. And the behemoth. Production, communications, science. I think that's it. Nope, medical bay. Military Wing System Terminal. Current patients. At this time, this section of the facility is operating on a self-service basis. Please visit the medical kiosk to purchase any required medical supplies. Okay. Patient archives. First Lieutenant C. Mitchell. Status deceased. Diagnosis accidental exposure to serum. Procedure for treatment, observe and document only. Ooh. Captain N. Jackson. Status return to active duty. Diagnosis fractured radius left side. Treatment bone set low-dose painkillers administered. Data lost. Data lost. General T. Harper. Status deceased. Diagnosis organ failure, acute radiation poisoning. Treatment resuscitation attempts unsuccessful. Additional notes redacted per T. Eckhart, President. Data lost. All right, relighting my cigar. 1 minute. It's out of itself.
Well, hello. Welcome to the medical bay. Is there something ailing you? We should have just what you need. Well, hello. Welcome to the medical bay. Is there something ailing you? We should have just what you need.
Oh, they sell Excel. Recipe, antibiotics, mosquito spit stim pack. And no mods. Drink something. Oh, am I about to die? Okay. There we go. And that's it. So he's just a vendor. Okay, I think that is it. Looks like we should go outside and continue with our quest. Well, what a cool little base this is. What's the fastest way to exit? Robotics. Still trying to get the hang of the layout here. Service exit. Oh, running out. Hold on. What? Okay, there we go. So, where to go to complete these quests? Let's see. They're not giving me anything, are they? So, okay, I get that I need to kill starred epic creatures and scorch beasts. But they also said that there were Enclave events. But I don't know what those Enclave events are. Go to the front of the building, says X-Killer. Do some side missions. Bots on the parade, in this case, okay, is an Enclave event. All right, well, let's try bots on parade then. Thanks for that. I'll check out bots on parade.
Attention, all members. We've pinpointed a region we'd like to explore firsthand. There is a quaint robot fabrication system we'd like you to connect us to.
About 30 minutes, okay?
Any members available can report to this bot stop
Okay, go.
to initiate the process. All we ask is you stand guard over the bots while we repurpose them for our patrol. That is all.
Is this it?
Get your very own metallic minion at the bot stop.
Establish external connection.
Estimate received. Priority schematic list CB002 engaged. And thanks for using bot stop. Complete.
Initiating override. Disable control units during reprogramming. Members.
Protect the robots, okay.
Watch out for those bots, please. Try it's getting dinged up now.
Ooh-wee. Okay. Any more? Goodness gracious. I'm gonna break my shotgun at this point. going on in chat. What are you guys talking about? Can't I kill super mutants without you guys freaking out about some strange political issue?
Danger detected.
Uh-oh.
Your machines in mint condition.
Oh, okay. And I'm out of ammunition. Great! Looks like we'll be batting them down.
What's this now? New customers.
Holy cow! Holy cow, oh my gosh. Thank God for the Assaultron. Whoops, sorry, Assaultron. My goodness. Oh. How are the rest of the bots? Yay!
Detected. Issuing support commendation.
What is that smell? We're not sure how you stand it out here.
You're right, because robots can smell. What on earth are you guys talking about?
If you'll excuse us, we have some errands to attend to.
You guys need a Oxhorn. You need a mod. Yeah, I guess I do. The problem with getting mods for a chat like this is, I mean, you don't want to restrict people's freedom to express their thoughts, even if it's a negative opinion. And I mean, that's really important to me. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that is just banning people or shadow banning people constantly. So I tend to kind of just ignore it. Of course, the drawback to that is then you've got trolls that are ruining other people's times or spreading malicious rumors that you're not denying because you're trying to allow people to speak freely and you don't want to come across heavy-handed, and then people start to believe them. So it's a really delicate road to cross. I can't take on that Scorch Beast, not with all my ammo gone and my shotgun broken. So what, did that only get me one commendation? But I killed a crowned super mutant though. That didn't count. I guess this, so I got to do this 9 more times? Does it say that they're Enclave events? Event. Okay, so there's only one Enclave event going on right now that I participated in. Yeah, I don't think the others are Enclave events. I don't know. Okay. I think I got it. Well, look, ladies and gents, this is a good moment to end the broadcast. I know I've only been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. But, you know, my son came into the room, and it's Saturday, and it's 4 p.m., and he wants to hang out with Daddy, and that sounds fun to me. So I'm going to take him out to the store, do a little bit of shopping, get some batteries for one of his toys, and have some father-son time, which sounds like a blast to me. I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm going to end the broadcast now. We had a great stream, a good 4-hour live stream earlier. This was about 2 hours. Let's see, an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so close to 2 hours. But that means we're not going to have any problems with YouTube rendering stuff, so you guys should be able to access the new video soon. So thanks very much for coming to this live stream. I'm going to finish up my lore video tonight and have that for you tomorrow morning. So feel free to check it out tomorrow morning. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a continuation of our Mistress of Mystery series, the second to last video. We're going to be exploring the ski lodge, and there's a big secret there that I think many of you will have missed. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. But anyway, thanks for coming with me to this live stream. We'll continue on Tuesday, which is the next live stream. We'll pick up here with the Enclave events and try to knock those out. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to this broadcast, and I'll see you all very soon. Enjoy your Saturday evening. There! Okay, let's try that again. Here we go.